Hello guys, I'm back. This time I'm doing a presentation for my school during the education shop. Woo! Let's give a shout out Mississippi, SEC, Alabama, well, Gators too. And I'm going to be talking about emerging political parties. And during the 1790s there were two emerging political parties. On one side you had the Federalists, which in the early development were either called the Hamiltonians or the Monarchists, and they claimed to be the true keepers of the constitutional flame. And on the other side, you had the Democratic Republicans, which are normally called the Jeffersonians or the Madisonians, and they viewed themselves as the last line of defense between the Federalists and the U.S. liberty. Now the conflicts within the parties, first one started, there was many of them, but the one that I can recall was first one with Madison and Hamilton. Madison led the opposition to Hamilton's Treasury program in Congress. Another conflict was that the Hamiltonians wanted a high protective tariff, but the Jeffersonians wanted a low revenue. Another one was the Hamiltonians wanted a national bank run by rich and wealthy. The Jeffersonians said, no, we don't want a bank. We don't want a national bank. That was another conflict. The foreign affair that happened overseas was that French declared war against Britain in 1797. Now, the proclamation line of neutrality was not popular because Democratic Republicans and Federalists didn't get along because Washington wanted everybody to unite and be like a family, or like, we are family, even though we don't get along. Well, that's enough singing. And what was that again? Oh yeah, we're talking about proclamation line neutrality. Get off hand. Was because Democratic, Republicans, Federalists, they wouldn't get along because Washington wanted them to be happy and get along and all the good stuff. In 1793, British attacked a ship trade and fresh West Indians. In 1794, Washington dispatched Chief Justice John Jay to London settlement in America and Britain. And as you can see my quote on the board, it reads that the truth is that all men having power ought to be mistreated. What that means, which quoted by Thomas Jefferson, which means that you cannot trust all our men in the government. As you can see, the past 3 or 2 weeks, how the people got laid off because the Democrats and the Republicans, they couldn't come into a deal, so everybody got laid off, and that's why my section was on emerging political parties. And if you want to learn more, comment and like the video, and Alex, take it away with questions. See y'all later.